Michael Madigan, former Illinois House Speaker, sentenced to 7.5 years in prison. This is a breaking news alert. Former Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan has just been sentenced to 7.5 years in prison. That's what the Judge James E. Glossop, said in a Cook County courtroom a few moments ago. Let me read you what the judge said. Michael J. Madigan, I'm sentencing you to 7.5 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections. He said that Madigan, quote, abused the power that he was given by the voters and the Democratic Party. You betrayed the public trust in a way that I have never seen in my years on the bench. The judge said that Madigan's, quote, culture of corruption at the Illinois state capitol was so pervasive that lawmakers considered it, quote, the way that things get done around here. Let me also tell you what the judge said about Madigan's, age. He said that Madigan is, quote, old enough to be my father. It's time for him to be with his family, not running the house. The judge also said that Madigan's crimes were, quote, not victimless. He said that, people, the public, the voters, they suffered because of this. They suffered because of the corruption. And then he went on to say that, there are people that are still reeling from what happened. They lost their homes, they lost their jobs, they lost their life savings. And then the judge concluded by saying this. He said, you have nothing left now but your reputation. And I'm about to take that from you. And that's what the judge did. He sentenced Michael Madigan to 7.5 years in prison. Now, a couple of things. First of all, Madigan, after he heard the sentence, he turned to his family, his daughters, who were in the courtroom, and he just shook his head slowly from side to side. He looked devastated. He looked broken. His attorneys, of course, they tried to convince the judge to go easy on him, to give him a lighter sentence. But, as we've been reporting, the feds wanted 15 years. They argued that, this is a white-collar crime case. These kind of cases are hard to prosecute. And, they said that, people like Madigan, they live lives of privilege. They have money. They have power. They can hire the best attorneys. So, they asked for 15 years. The judge went with 7.5. So basically, right now, the former speaker is looking at about 5 years. You subtract the time that he's already served and good behavior and all that, he could be out in about 5 years. Also, another thing, after the sentencing, the U.S. attorney, the lead prosecutor, said this. He said today's sentence, quote, sends a message that no one is above the law.